Hello, Rams fans. Assistant baseball coach John Anderson out here with head coach Kevin Brooks and Gandalf the Great. How are you doing today, Gandalf?
I'm doing well. Doing okay.
Okay, he's actually not Gandalf, but we call him that because he's a wise sage. He's aged a few years lately. Travis McCorkle, head coach for the soccer team here at Angelo State. You got out to your best start ever. How do you guys feel about that right now?
We're pleased with it. It's good. You know, it's the first part of the season. It's a good start.
Can you stop the soccer answers and have like real answers? Like you don't have you're not wearing a suit and tie and you don't have to be proper. You want to just like pound your chest a little bit and say I'm the man?
Okay, so tell me the right way then.
I can do that.
Go ahead. Can you show him?
I can. Well, John, that's a great question, first of all. Secondly, you know, I would say really it's more just my geniusness and, the excellence that I've instilled in my players every day, which is that's what I'm all about. It's what this program's all about. It's all a reflection of me. You've got to pound your chest a little bit, let everybody know how great you are. That's how we roll.
I thought people knew that already.
No, it's not. It's not about like them walking in and you just playing well enough and winning. It's about you telling everybody about how you win. So you go ahead just one time. We know this isn't your whole personality or the way you operate or the way your sport does. It's a sport of respect, and we want to be disrespectful for just a minute, just for fun.
Okay.
Pound that chest one time, McCorkle.
All right. So I don't know. We're beating everybody. I mean, we're crushing them.
Yeah. Say it with your chest.
Well, I mean, they haven't scored a few games, and so yeah, that's what we want. That's what we're looking for.
So we're looking for 11-12 nothing game this Friday.
No. I mean, we can have some attitude, but
try to teach them.
I mean, come on.
I mean, a little swagger goes a long way. What are you looking for? A 0-0 tie?
I'm looking for a win. We're looking for a win.
Okay,
nothing short of
better.
Nothing short of a win. But 12-0, come on.
You won 8-0 last week.
I know. Well, I mean, that was good, but I mean, we're playing against Midwestern. They were co-champs last year. Have a little
what have you not? Are you not progressing with your team? Can I say 4-0, 8-0? This next step would be
12.
Bango. So, tell me about a few of your key players. I'm on the other side of the planet over there in baseball, and I come to watch your games. I love women's soccer. Come out here, but I don't know the names, the faces, and who's really the key players. Who are your keys to success against Midwestern this weekend?
Well, I think one of them would have to be Haley Smith. She's leading the team with goals. She didn't score any goals last year. She's a sophomore now, and she's scoring a ton of goals. And then the other one would probably be Ashley Exford in the back. Katie Conaway's been out. She's been injured. She's one of our senior captains in the back, and she hasn't played in the last, I think, 3 games. And so Ashley's come in and done a great job.
Now, having a few injuries, I know we have lunch together once in a while, and you've told me about a few of your injuries and playing that non-conference schedule. Is there people that have stepped up and maybe won jobs that they wouldn't have had beforehand?
I don't know if I would say, maybe Callie Smith. She's been our right back for a while, freshman again. She's done really well. I think Tiffany Dang's done a good job up front. Jenny Kotowicz, she's one that scored, a few goals last year, but this year has stepped up and contributed a lot more. But the biggest thing probably is that we've had 14 players that have scored. And so that helps when you have injuries. When your bench is deep, that helps a lot. And
from a guy with not a lot of soccer background, 14 different players scoring usually would mean you played 14 games. Is that that way you feel?
I would say you've definitely played more than 6. I mean, that's a lot of different goals, but when we do have those lunches, as we've talked about and sat down and sort of discussed strategy. You've been there, and
you're really
was try to disperse the ball a little more this year, involve everybody. Always makes for better team bus rides, etc. When everybody's got a goal. So I think it's all part of the plan that we all sat down and discussed before the season. I think it's just coming to fruition.
Yeah, Kevin's being way too modest here. Really, the reason why we've got the 28 goals we've got right now is strictly for him. I mean, we've gone to 2-touch and over the top, which is what he's been pressing me. And this year I decided, you know what? Let's just do that. And that's why we've got 28 goals right now.
I was always wondering why Kevin coached baseball. Because all he talks about in our locker room is soccer. We had, we watched the replay of Liverpool and Arsenal today. And then he's a big Manchester United fan, which
huge.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
Not really a fan.
They're on the skids lately.
Barcelona. Fuck them too.
Well, no, Spain is kind of renowned as one of the best teams, right?
Yeah.
We're the Yankees. I would say Yankees of soccer.
Well, the Yankees are like 14 games out, Brooksy. Spain.
It's Jeter's last home game tonight.
You think they're going to bat him first? Respects.
2.
Do you think they're going to bat him first or 2?
2.
Well, let's get back to soccer.
Okay.
So we got your keys to victory.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what we do need, what I would ask, is that fans come out. You know how they put Ks up when guys, tend to strike out a lot of batters in baseball?
Right.
I want them to do something fun for these 12 goals we're going to score. You told me all about that. So I want the entire student body out here, along with everybody from the community, and maybe like paint their chest with 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and so on and so forth.
That's a good idea.
So we can get rowdy out here at the soccer game. What do they have in the concession stand?
I have no idea. I'm sure they have popcorn and drinks.
Time out.
Y'all don't go in the middle of your game and get stuff?
No, I don't even have a restroom to go
we
to.
do.
Oh, yeah, well, you got these beautiful...
Those are ours.
What do you call those?
It's a shelter.
Can you pan down to the shelter, please,
Those
Mr.
are
Mantu?
nice. I love those.
You mean, the shelters, they're wonderful, but they are no concession stand, buddy.
You don't have
You
time
can't be
to go to
hiding
the
Snicker
concession
bars in
stand?
there.
It's in my backpack.
In the game?
I had my food in my backpack, or my beautiful wife
Really?
brings me roses just
We
before the
generally
game.
go like 3rd inning, 6th inning, and then if we go extra innings after the 9th.
I'd say that's
Grab
a
a
better
dog.
way to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid actually to have too many snacks over there, because what I might do is I might put them in a cooler, and I've heard that can lead to bad things.
I got you. Well, your
Only if they're peanut butter and jelly.
Your game's got a clock. We don't have a clock, so we just run to
We do.
Yeah.
And there's there's actually stall tactics. I don't know what you could use for a stall tactic. Sometimes we like break catcher's gear so we can go up and get a dog and just say, hey, we need to fix this.
That's good.
It's a good way to do it.
I don't know. I'd have to have one of my players maybe fall down, maybe grab a tib fib. Maybe it might be broken, might not be broken.
But that happens every soccer. Now, time out.
game.
Now, this is my beef with soccer. Love coming out and watching the Bells.
Are you talking about ASU soccer, or are you talking about soccer you watch on
In
TV?
general.
Okay.
In general.
Okay.
Now, I know that your girls, you've said, do not pull the Vladi Divac flop.
No.
Now, I've seen soccer game after soccer game where people pretty much just die on a sliding tackle where they're not touched.
Yeah.
Then they get up after being cold sprayed for a second, like, timeout, back up. After the stretcher comes out, and they take them 4 feet to the sideline, they put some cold spray and they run up and run like a 4.2 40 across the field. Why do they lie about their injuries?
Now, are you sure that they're lying? Because do you know the scientific facts of what cold spray can do?
Cold spray is like a cure for cancer.
I mean, you really don't know. So, I mean, if you're not using it all the time, your basis is non-factual.
If it's causing those effects, I'm guessing you can't use it in college.
Well, it's not banned, so we can use it right now.
Can we have Troy Hill and Ronnie Browder look at the video evidence of cold spray being used? Don't know what it really means, but you should probably look into the ingredients in old cold spray. Well, now it's that time. You haven't done an interview with me yet.
Okay.
One thing I like to do is throw 4 words out there. You got to put them in a sentence.
Okay.
Brooks will go first. He'll give you kind of the blueprint.
Okay.
Because anybody standing here has got to do it.
All right.
We'll go, Brooksy, we're going to go with a hard word. We're going to give you cantankerous for your first word.
Okay.
And then we're going to give you, let's go with some adjective. Hairy, egotistical,
Okay.
monster.
Okay. A hairy, egotistical, cantankerous monster was at the ASU soccer fields doing an interview with John Anderson and Kevin Brooks.
And you got McCorkle. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, one thing you got to work on, Kevin, is your audible pauses. You got in there 3 times. Your sentence had 3 ahs.
I'm texting. I think that's allowed in the rule book.
Booth review.
Only if he throws in a fixin' in there somewhere.
Yeah, or deal or fixin',
Yeah.
and then I know you're going back to Waco.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a 95. It's a great,
All
but
4
all
words
I've been
together?
off for
all
4
4
months.
words, just boom, 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 boom.
in one
And then
sentence.
95.
Yeah,
He didn't even mix it up.
He said odd.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want one sentence. I don't want these double sentences or
You can't
pluralizing
be
words.
a run-on sentence.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want a hard word or just easy stuff?
Whatever you think I need to do to kind of, I guess, prove myself in the inner circle of baseball.
Okay. We'll go with, what kind of grass we got down here? Is this rye?
This is Bermuda, I believe, at this time
Okay.
of year because they don't play in the winter.
Bermuda, gregarious, shelter sloppy?
Well, there was a sloppy play on the Bermuda grass, and the player decided to go in gregariously for a tackle. And
so you laughing on the way in?
Yeah, I forget what the fourth word was.
Oh,
I'm not good enough.
Man,
I'm a rookie.
I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to throw a big F. Yeah. For all you ladies on the Bell soccer team, I hope you watch all the way to the end. That right there. What is your punishment? Running W's or Z's, or what do you guys do?
Usually push-ups.
That should be worth about $500. Rams fans, come on, watch the Bells, and make sure you get your 1 through 12 on your chest.